Hey everyone, it's JVD. This is part 20 of Video Every Day in October. I have a lot of work to catch up on. I haven't been able to do this very well, but I can tell you I'm going to make sure it fully gets done. This is a little review of a DVD set that I have here. It's not the full one, but it works. It's right here. The first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! On DVD. I'm a big fan of the anime, the original seasons and including Battle City, the tournament that Kaiba held in the city of Domino, which was then known as Battle City, during that time frame. The whole point of this first season is a boy named Yugi was given a gift of a puzzle by his grandfather, I should say. Yugimoto, which is his actual name, was able to put the puzzle together, and inside that puzzle there was a spirit. We know him as Yami, or his actual Japanese name is Atem. Oh, my ex-girlfriend, I should say, had some type of influence. And the thing is, sorry about this, guys. The thing is with the series, his grandfather gets captured by Maximilian Pegasus, the owner of Industrial Illusions, who created the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, which is known as Duel Monsters. But we know it as Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course. This happened in a battle with a VCR and Pegasus's Millennium Eye, which helps him out during the tournament. So Yugi is equipped to go to Duelist Kingdom to help save his grandfather's soul. Now during this time, one of his friends, Joey Wheeler, wants to get involved. He knows that the money is $3 million, which is able to help his sister out for an eye operation. You know, his sister and him were pretty much inseparable until a divorce with the family happened. That way Joey and his sister Serenity were pulled apart. So at that point in time, the money for the eye operation would really help. So Joey was given one of Yugi's 2 starships, and they went around the island battling people such as Weevil Underwood, Rex Raptor, Mako Tsunami, My Valentine. I know Panic was one, and that was just a really freaky duel. And so was, what was his name? I can't think of his name. Not Bones, but the guy who was with Bones. The motorcycle badass guy. He thought he was badass. I don't remember his name, but if I think of it, I'll let you know. It's kind of Bandit Keith. See? I started to say something, but that hit my mind. Bandit Keith. And the funny thing is, during one of the duels, he ends up trying to fights. He's actually not trying to. He actually does fight Seto Kaiba, who wants in the castle because of Pegasus taking his brother's soul. So now we have 2 souls that are captured. Yugi's grandfather, Solomon Moto, and Mokuba Kaiba. And Yugi loses that duel. That's the only duel he loses throughout the entire time, because sorry, if one attack would have ended the duel on Kaiba's end, he would have lost. But he was standing on top of the castle, on top of one of the like pieces. You know how like a rook normally looks, a rook in chess. He was standing on something that was like that, because they were dueling on top of one of the parts of the castle. And if that attack would have created enough force, it would have knocked Kaiba straight off. Celtic Guardian was going to go in for the attack, didn't go in for the attack, because Yugi stopped it. Kaiba ends up taking out Yugi's life points to win the duel and go in. So Kaiba is at a Yugi's at a disadvantage. He ends up winning his 10 starships back. And it's him, it is Joey, It is Keith, and it is, I believe, Mai. I don't remember who. I think it might have been Mai. At that point in time, we're also introduced to another person whose name is Bakura. Now, Bakura has an item as well. That is the Millennium Ring. And that also possesses evil spirits inside. I remember during the one episode, it was Yugi versus Bakura, I should say Yami versus Evil Bakura in a duel where the favorite cards of the duelists have their souls. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but it happens. Sorry. Long story short, in the end of it, it was Yugi versus Joey. Oh, by the way, Kaiba's soul does get captured because Kaiba was allowed in. Kaiba loses. Kaiba loses his soul to Pegasus as well. So now there are 3 souls overall. In the end, it was Yugi versus Joey to determine who battled Pegasus next as the Ultimate Grand Champion. Well, Yugi wins that and gives the $3 million prize money to Joey to save his sister Serenity. Now, at this point in time, it's getting kind of weird. I'm not saying in a bad way, it's getting weird in a good way. Because now you know something's going to happen. This is the ultimate rematch. The antagonist and the protagonist clashing one more time. And this time, it's like you've never seen before. Alright? The bottom line is, in the end of it, Pegasus loses the duel. In the process, he also has to give up the souls of his grandfather, Solomon Moto, and Kaiba Seto, and Mokuba Kaiba. Actually, it's I think in the first two episodes of the first season, which looks like this. Yugi and Kaiba actually have a duel to where Kaiba loses because Yugi pulls out Exodia. And Kaiba was looking for one card, which was the 4th copy of the Blue Eyes White Dragon that Solomon Moto has. But that's a different story entirely. Check the DVD out if you need it. In the end of it, he loses. Bakura, I believe, goes after Pegasus and Millennium Eye. A lot of weird shit in the episode. But it was good. It was good. Oh, a couple things I want you to know. In the DVD set, they also include, in this first part of the season, Yugi's duel against Rebecca Hopkins, the granddaughter of Professor Arthur Hopkins, who worked with Solomon Moto on an excavation during the artifact times when they were checking out ancient Egypt and all that. Another one is the duel between, I mentioned Kaiba and Yugi in the first part. I believe it also includes, I know it includes the virtual reality. They were in virtual reality. They actually had a fight to win their way out. I think it also included, not the Big 5, because that was Season 2. I believe it was Dungeon Dice. Could be wrong on that. I'll double check it. I think it might include Dungeon Dice monsters. But the entire thing is, this is actually a great anime to watch. The first seasons leading up to where it stops and GX and 5Ds and all that picks up is awesome. Duelist Kingdom was my favorite one overall. I don't think, well, I mean, Battle City was pretty cool too, but Duelist Kingdom is really what got me started on the right road to playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I do play one deck. It is a Judgment Dragon deck. I do plan to play my Dynamist Yu-Gi deck again, which is Pendulums, which is the new season. I haven't watched it, but I understand how the game is played. Overall, it's just a great anime, and I love the fact of it being the way it is for the DVD set. I'm going to hopefully get the second part, Duelist King Domino, Battle City and watch that too, if I can ever find it. So your question, guys, I put this away, is, do you play? Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? And what's your favorite deck? What deck do you run that you absolutely love the most? I don't know. For me, I think my Dynamis deck was my favorite one. But time will tell. Time will indeed tell. Alright? Alright, guys, that'll do it for this one here. Like and subscribe. You know it's free. You know I love it. And keep sending your questions in, guys. I need them by the 30th. Time is ticking and running out. You need to get me your questions ASAP. And, yeah. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.